Okay, with the sound coming in clear, I think it's about time I get started on a new change in the weekend lineup. Good evening and welcome everyone to tonight's stream of Rocket League. This is Unbound Sanity coming to you live with just a bit of a simple thing. Alright, sorry about that. It's just my dogs were barking earlier and my nephew came in, so I had to mute it. But it seemed like somebody was setting up some fireworks and that beat the dogs off a bit. Fortunately, they're inside and not in the backyard where it's really more disorienting to them. But that's the way things go whenever you're streaming on a Saturday night. You don't know what kind of crazy stuff can end up happening. So, let me go through everyone why we're here. So, during the past year, I've been streaming God of War Ragnarok for both the main story, the side quest, and the DLC Valhalla, all the way up until 2 weeks ago when I finished the main story. But that doesn't mean I'm through with Valhalla yet. I am going to take some time in playing through the game on at least 2 nights. First, it'll be on Christmas Day, and then the next will be a little bit on December 31st, New Year's Eve, if that applies. But I'll see how it goes when I get to the stream on Christmas Day. So, in the meantime, that leaves Saturday open and available for a change in a lineup. And one of the ones that I think would fit perfectly well with this lineup would be Rocket League. Now, I had a bit of an inconsistency with my schedule due to me being a camera operator for a side job I work on the afternoons on certain times. That left me with very limited time to change it to about a Wednesday or a Thursday. But now in the case, I did have to switch it around, so Rocket League's coming first, followed by Fortnite, and then on Monday, Marvel Rivals. Now, I have a theme with all of these 3 games when I'm streaming. All these games are given a chance for me to play multiplayer games I really enjoy to play around, even by myself. They are free to play, which means you could download them and get started on adjusting them when you can. And 2, they are cross-platform playable, which means if you're on a console or computers running different specs than what I got, then you're still good and running to be able to join in with me during that time. Of course, all of these streams are open invitation, which means anytime that I'm streaming live, you are more than welcome to join in with me during the time. All you just need to do is simply type into the chat that you're interested, and I'll go ahead and try and set up and arrange some way for you to join in. Plus, the first person who joins in the night gets to become the team leader for as long of a duration as they want to until the stream ends. And if you join in with me on earlier streams, then that invitation is still open for anyone wanting to join in if they join me from a week or several weeks or however long it's been. But if this does look like something that you might be interested for all of those who are returning viewers, just let me know if this is something that I could be able to keep. And if it is, then I might need to switch over some stuff with the single player games. Now, I still need some time to go through the recordings that I have for my previous streams, because I want to go through each one of them and try and do something a bit different, where for the stream that I'm live on YouTube, I will have that set up to where I will re-upload the VODs for my single player game sessions, and then I'll do a separate channel where I will upload the multiplayer VODs. Now, as for one of the previous ones, I'll need to work on that because I did had a flag for it being copyright kind of stuff, but if you were here last Sunday, then you would pretty much know what that one is. But until then, let's just focus on tonight and see how we go from here. So, give me a moment as I get everything set up. In a moment. And wait for it to start. And here we are. Oh, and during this weekend, it is time for the Rocket League Championship Series. And I heard that during this time, there is an announcement for Season 21. That'll be coming up in December 10th. And for this theme, it'll all be set up in Paris. And for the trailer, they did put it in strong with the cinematic, including Better, Faster, Stronger by Daft Punk, a French French group who have been pretty known, especially if you've played through Fortnite in Chapter 6, just before the Simpsons update. But this is going to be about 3 days and 3.5 days left of this season, and it is a double XP. But for anyone watching in, here's usually how it works. For all the games that I usually stream, I give everyone an opportunity to join in. We usually just be a bit chill here on this stream where we could just do some casuals, some competitive. But if you're getting through some of the challenges that you want to complete before the end of the season, then here it is. And for this tier, it is at 124, but it seems like I might not be able to get through all of those because this game requires you to play through a little bit longer than it should. But there are XP challenges that you can do, so maybe there could be something that worked for you. So now, you're just gonna see. All right, so 2 competitives, 20 clears, 50 saves, epic saves. So what I'm just gonna do is just go through some simple matches and see how it goes from here. But in the meantime, if you want to join in with me during the time that I'm live, all you just need to do is simply type into the chat and we'll give it a go from here. Ooh, nice. Okay, I kind of forgot about that particular part because it's been quite a while since I played Rocket League. Ooh, nice. Alright, looks like things are going pretty good. And I messed this up. Go! It's open! Let's go! Nice! Alright, so that's going pretty well so far. That was quite a lot of pressure there. Block, 2, and knock the post, and managed to make it in. All right. Ooh. Oh! Oh! Let's see this. Tip it up. And... oh! Nah. He did not think that was how well it was going to turn out. Oh. And they all left, and half of the team left the match. Not a really good way to... oh. We only have one left. Get it, get it, get it! Oh, favorite car brand. Well, in terms of car brand, I'm usually more preferring of a Ferrari, but right now I don't think there's any like classic or modern Ferraris available in the shop. There we go. Dip it into the butt. Nice. Scrubby IDK. And welcome to you as well. Nori is about messing up on things a bit. I am pretty much kind of a glitch in this whole entire system. That was good. I don't know if I could get the next win. But if I do, then it'll be easy peasy. But until then, let's see what we got. Because the other team was like pretty much an entire group. Okay, now, thank you, man. Hopefully I can do this. Oh. They got it. And I guess he failed to see the other player there. Oh! Oh! Come on, let's go. Ooh. Oh. Oh. There we go. Thanks. Managed to tip it up right there. And now we're tied at 1 apiece. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Ah. Dang. Ooh. Come on, let's go. Oh. We got to push to a tie. Ah, darn it. Oh well. Eh. Aikele. I had to ban. Yeah, there's somebody in Kick that I had to ban. It's like, all right, just give me a moment because I gotta at least report this guy. Oh yeah, this dude is really offensive. No, no, no. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find another way to ban this dude because he's just like. Give me a moment. I just need to report this guy because seriously. I know it's not a bit much, but then again, this is Kick, and this dude is being much of a little shithead. Oh yeah, he's like, I'm streaming on this one instead. This one sucks. Like, dude, I'm just gonna straight up ban you if you're being such a dickweed mother. Because there is just no excuse for that kind of bullcrap. And I know I shouldn't be saying bad stuff, but this guy was saying, haha, your stream sucks. Like, look, dude, are you being supportive or are you just being a dickweed because you want to earn clout? Guess how that went for a dude named Jolly Somali. He's never gonna come back to the States for a long while. Go, straight in. Oh, soft center. Oh. Oh no. Dang. Yeah. It's just I'm looking at this guy's kick, and already in his channel description, he's already got the N-word, so he's pretty much one of those kinds of clowns. Like, I've worked as a substitute for quite a while, and there are high school kids that have way bad disposition, have just as much of a bad attitude and behavior as that streamer. Imagine if I had allowed him to continue on with that. It would have gotten really nasty. Oh. Well, thank you, Scrubby, for joining in. I know this is pretty much a bit of a change with my schedule, but I think if it works out a bit well, then I might just keep it for a bit and see how it goes, especially for next year. Ooh. Okay. All right then. Let me exit out of this one for a bit. I don't know if I could be able to get there every single one of these challenges, but I just only need like a few of these, but I have just a little less than 3.5 days for me to complete this. Now, go ahead and switch it over to some snow days and 2v2 splits.
This unfamiliar glare blocks me out, I'm blinded. It's part of my efforts to keep you satisfied. I seem to be losing you, it's not worth the fight. So I speak up, I scream into the void.
Ooh. Oh. All right. Okay, then. Oh. Yeah, that was a bad jump. Like, I got it, and then he's like, oop. No problem. These things tend to happen, but I'll still stay with it. There we go. Oh, and it looks like the kick channel that I reported just immediately got banned. Well, that's what happens when you decide to be a little shit, even if it's just for a small bit of clout. But everyone else, you're at least good, so. I really appreciate if somebody could at least give me some criticism, like if the volume is too loud on the game or not loud enough. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that was a close call though. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so at least we got this. Ooh. Oh, that was fun. Ooh. Okay, that's a good one. I think I'll ready up for this. Whew. Oh, and I forgot that I had my pretzel rock track playing. Good thing the volume wasn't up. Ooh, there we go. Nice. All right, he's got this. Let's go. 2-0. Okay. Oop. Oh! Whoa! Okay, that almost looked like it was about to go in. Nice. Oh. We can bring it down from the vent. It's not the vent. Sorry, my niece is looking for her tablet. Well, I'm hoping they don't spend too much time on it, but you know. Oh! I didn't do it correctly, and it passed through me. At least we're doing okay, but oh! Okay, so yeah, I think I should have when it should have gone up. Otherwise, all right. Well, that did it. One oopsie, and I fixed it. Oh, that went through. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That did it. Like beep, beep. Switch it up. Let's go. 30 seconds. All right. Oh, let's go. There. Long goal. And that makes it a 2 in a row win. Boost it up. Ooh. All right, so that clears up this one. I think I do one more. I don't know if I could get a third win to get the 3 in a row challenge, but at least I'll see. Oh. Okay. So we hadn't started yet. That's good. Oh, really? All right, let's try it again. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Hey, there we go. Oh, he didn't angle properly and the one went over his head. Hey, there we go. 2 and 1. That's a good odd. Oop. Overshot. Okay. All right, so I want to see if I could find. Here, because trying to see if there's the Rocket League drop. Okay. Okay. I think with that, I finally got the 3 in a row challenge. Nice. All right. I'll go ahead and ready. Oh! Whoa! Nope. Yep. Octopus. And there we go. There we go. Number 2. All right. Goal. No. Well, no problem. At least as long as you're still around. Okay. All right. So far, so good. Everything's looking peachy. Ooh. Right. Okay, he's doing pretty good work there. Ooh. Oh, would have been a good hit. Oof. Oh. Hey, there we go. Could have hit the post there. All right, that was well played. Okay, we're already about an hour past, so we'll go ahead and exit out of here. All right, let me at least check what I got for you. Oh, yeah, and I forgot I collected it, but Let me go ahead and open this. Deluxe. Purple, and it's Dominus Dot Matrix. It's an alright one, but I think I've already got a copy of this. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the drops. Number 1, let's go. Blue. Oh. Those are neat looking wheels. Alright, number 2. Okay, we get purple and it's Feather Rocket Boost. Actually, that's kind of a neat one. Alright. Gloss. Ooh. Actually, that makes it look like a Candy Sparkle right there. Candy Shine right there. Alright. 4, I believe. And breakout for the made for the vector. Actually, that's a pretty nice graphics right there. All right, 4 to go. Ooh. Breakout type import body. Okay. I don't know. Type S. I don't know if I have a duplicate of that. Metallic Pearl. It's nice and shiny. All right, 2 more. Let's see what I get. Ooh. That's a gnarly looking boost. And last one. And a forest green for the Octane. Okay. Aftershock. Alright, so those are the favorite bodies. Yeah, that's a duplicate. Metallic Pearl and Ninja Stars are duplicate. Shockwave looks to be recent. Feather Boost, a duplicate as well. Alright. So the only thing I need to do is just play a couple of competitive hoops. Not too problematic. But it's not always the game that I'm best at, specifically. Hold on. In the middle again. Nice. Oh, let's go. Okay. Let me get something to try. Oh, almost. Oh! Ah! Overtime. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, let's go. Oh. And there we go. Nice. All right. There we go. Whew. Okay. Again. Just need to do this little thing. Ooh. All right, that's one down. Just need one more. Okay, it's gonna take a bit of time for this start up. Right. There we go. All right. Ooh. There we go. And that's a swish. No, we can do this. Oh! 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 They got it. Got dunked by the look of... Got hit by the lookaroo. Right. No, dude, it's... Why you gotta forfeit? It's already done as it is. Look. Well, this is... Oh, well. Yeah, at least... Alright. Are there any... Okay, so we got a Heat Seeker tournament in a few moments. I think I'll do another competitive, this time 3v3. Ooh, that's a good shot. And we didn't even get to the... power-ups here. Okay, he got the power up and managed to make it through. Ooh. Alright. Nice. Ah. So much for one challenge done. So yeah, that was my bad. Oh. Ah, and I had the hook too. Hey, there we go. Cuban Tamal gets the score. Nice. Oh! Oh! What a save! Okay, now we're tied at 4 apiece. It's time to see if this is gonna, which one makes it or break it. If not, then we're going into a tie. And there we go. Ruben Tamal gets the halfway, half the field goal score. Ooh. Nice. I'll go ahead and play again. Because I think I could still be good for the heat-seeking competition. All I just need to do is play a couple of rounds and a couple of matches, and I should at least be good and ready to play that one. In the meantime, if you're still watching it, then just know that if you want to jump in at any given time, you can. It is an open invitation. But if you're not interested in tonight, then there'll be other nights and other games that I'll be streaming where you can join in for those. If that is your, if there's your preference. All right, so let's see. We have a Plain Face, Bandana Dad, and Radiant FML. And on our side, we have me, Bakanam, and wow. Okay, good game, everyone. Time to wrap it home. No. Oh boy. Sometimes I wish things would go a little bit better for those. No! Ah! Well, that's just... wow. And second time he did it. Shit, no. Ooh. That was a good shot. At least we didn't give him a shutout. Oh well. GG at least. Alright, let me exit out of this. Okay, 18 minutes. I think I'll do a simple 4v4 casual match. I'm just missing one and I think that should be good for me until I queue in for the tournament. Whew. Just need to jump around for a bit because at the moment I'm just standing up on my streaming desk, so at least it beats having to sit down for hours on end. Nope. Alright, I haven't said a lot of stuff because and there we go. Whew. That did it. Oh, yes! There we go! 2, 4, 2, and we done. Yes! And there we go. My people. Now I must go. My planet needs me. And this time, I am not on... Oh, hold on. No longer a member of the club. What had happened there? Oh. Alright, here it goes. I'm just joining in on some 3v3 heat seekers. I'll probably hold off on redeeming this until I see where I go for this one. All right.
So hard it hurts to feel it touch so hard it burns. Isn't something you could learn, it's natural.
There you go. All
I
right.
might not feel that for you, but someday you'll find someone who sees you in a crowded room, sensational. Every time I dream of you, I see. It's the kind of thing that you can't unsee. I'm sorry. Every time I dream of you, I see.
Okay.
It's the kind of thing that you can't unsee. I'm sorry.
Okay. So since there's about less than about 7 minutes left, just do I'll just do a little bit of a replay. All right. So just taking it a little bit easy. Yeah. Okay. And I didn't tilt it up right. Okay, almost time. A little bit, just warming up a little bit more. Yeah, somehow the other guy is finally back, but it seems like he's using some sort of a bot or something. Yeah, but anyways, kind of like annoying for me. Like, hey, I'm live, come and see me. It's like, you're just using a bot for all some kind of bullshit. I don't know what it is. It's like, really? Alright. Tournament's about to start. Here we go. Okay. Salty Shores, and what's the team name that I'm picking? That is random. Putrid Dominus against Phony Dominus. Well, I'm set, but we're just waiting for the other guys. Otherwise, we're gonna have to wait about an hour and 20 seconds for the match to start. Oh. Wear my crown, that's my bling. Always drama when I ring. Have fun, because why else? Ooh. All right, here it is. First match of the night. Okay. Oh, one of our dudes is AFK. Or at least he's not responding. Hey, let's go. 1 for 1. Let's get it on. Oh. Oh yeah, that happened. Oh, yeah. You're done. Wow. Alright. Gotta be careful here, because... Oh. Let's go. Bob. Bring it done. Can we get a repeat? Oh yeah, he's getting disrupted. Yeah, Triple A is really AFK. Well, I don't know what's going on with him. And we're finished. There we go. But will it be enough? Because we only need one more score to win. There we go. All right. Let's see. And that did it. Oh well. Got eliminated after one round. I can still do a second chance. I don't know if it's gonna be enough for this, but So just waiting for the second chance tournament to start. And if I don't win this one, then if I don't progress into this one, win or lose. Well, win or lose, I think this will have to be the last run for tonight. All right. Here we go. All right, so this one is gonna require getting through 7 matches. Really? Wow, I'm the only one left in this party? Oh. Okay. Well, on Facebook, on my personal profile, I'm just following ABC Virginia. So if you live in the United States, you've seen the national news that there was this raccoon that broke into a liquor store in Virginia around 2 weeks ago during Black Friday. So nobody was in the store. The alarm set off, but security cameras were able to capture the images and the stills of the raccoon falling from the ceiling, making going around the shelves and then breaking some of the bottles, in which he decided to partake in some of the alcohol from those broken bottles. And when the manager of the store finally came in on the morning, the bottles were broken, and he followed the trail all the way to the bathroom where the raccoon was just knocked out, passed out, drunk. Well, he had the right idea. I mean, if you're if you're a heavy drinker, you might end up wanting to go to the bathroom. Ooh. Oh. Sorry about that. Ooh. Ah! Oh, shoot. This ping is crazy high right there. Oh, nice. We got it. Damn it. We're getting hosts around by one of the guys. We're getting demoed. And with that, it ends. Oh, well, that's the end of tonight. Oh, well. I guess this is gonna have to be it for tonight. I just see not much of a point to continuing on, especially since I usually keep to 2.5 hours of streaming the multiplayer games. But let me go ahead and switch it out. All right. Okay, I think that might be a good of a start for anything right here. Right. Okay. Just need a bit of time to just collect myself and go ahead and turn off my gaming computer. All right, there we go. All right, so that's pretty much it for tonight. And usually it goes when I have some people join in with me. They can be random people that I see on the stream who are watching the stream live. So if you didn't had a chance to play in with me during the time I was live, not to worry. I still will have plenty more opportunities later on this month of December for different types of streams. But if you're interested in the schedule, it'll be like this for this December. On Saturdays, it'll be Rocket League. Sundays, we'll have Fortnite. And Mondays, we keep it to Marvel Rivals. Now, if you play any or all of those games or you want to start learning, then could be a good time as part of the stream to join in with me and learn how to get through some of this stuff. I could give you some heads up and tutorials. I mean, it's pretty much free as a startup, but if you required a little bit more professional work, there could be some more other viewers like that, but hey, it's your call, your choice. The streams are open invitation, which means anytime I'm live, you can join me at your leisure, at your convenience, or if you feel like wanting to join, give the game a try. Who knows? But if you want to keep up to date with things going on, as you follow or subscribe, don't forget to click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified when I'm going to be going live. Also, I will have all the links to my social media accounts for updates, contents, and whatnot, depending on where I am, depending how busy, how available I am on certain days of the week. All of those are located in the channel description down below or on the corner, depending on where you're seeing this live. And I'll try and keep consistent with my schedule, but I know I need some time to try and make improvements to upload my videos up onto YouTube. And especially since I want to do a secondary channel with all the multiplayer streams that I have done over in the past. My goal is to try and clear out the archives that I have on my other hard drives. That way I could get a little bit more room, and hopefully things will work out a little bit better, but who knows. So anyway, this will be it for tonight. I do want to go ahead and thank everyone for joining in with me and watching the stream, or lurking, depending on what you usually prefer. This will be it for tonight. The name's Unbound Saturday, signing off, and I wish you all a good night, a good day, whichever part of the world or time you're watching this on. And at the time of going live, I wish you all a happy holidays.